Hey guys, it's Allie. Welcome to my second FutureCalm video. Real quick, if you're unfamiliar with the concept of the FutureCalm video, basically I one night couldn't get to sleep, and so I was just doing some reading on my phone, and I started reading all these articles and stories about really amazing technological and medical and so forth advancements that were happening around us, and it gave me this really great sense of peace and happiness and calm. So I thought, how cool would it be to have an ASMR series sort of based on that idea, where I can very quietly and softly tell you about great things that are happening in the world, and hopefully give you that same sense of calm and happiness and hope as you drift off to sleep. So that's what this is. And the last one I did was kind of an experiment, and enough of you said that you enjoyed it and that you'd like to see more. So that's what I'll be doing today. One bit of feedback that you guys gave me on the last FutureCalm was that you would like to have some visual triggers incorporated into the video, in addition to just my voice. So today I will be taking your suggestion and doing a little bit of lens brushing and microphone brushing as well, as I share with you some really awesome stories in the world of futurology. So let's begin. So, as many of you may know, the United States is currently reestablishing full diplomatic relations with Cuba this year. And because of that, real quick, if you hear some kind of creaking sounds, it's because it's kind of a windy day. So it's making the windows creak a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Right, because of our renewed relations with Cuba, the U.S. will actually now have access to a vaccine for lung cancer that scientists in Cuba have been developing. The Roswell Park Cancer Institute is currently trying to get FDA approval testing the vaccine within the next 6 to 8 months. The vaccine is called Simovax or Simovax. And it is actually cheaper than other cancer vaccines that have been developed. It's cheaper to produce and to store, which is pretty cool. And in addition, it also has less toxicity and fewer side effects than other cancer vaccines as well. So that is kind of the first happy thing. And just one more good thing to come out of our renewed relations with Cuba. Second story is about a French architecture company called OXO or OXO. I'm not sure if it's pronounced OXO or just the letters, but that company has plans to build a vertical city in the middle of the Sahara Desert. The building will be about 1,476 feet high, and it will have around 84,000 square feet of residential space and commercial space. And it'll have homes, like apartments. It'll have offices, a museum, libraries, pools, gyms. And it'll also have a meteorological observatory that looks out over the Sahara Desert. The other cool thing is that it will be its own green ecosystem through the center, like the core of the building, will be a giant vertical garden that will be irrigated by rainwater. Which I think is really cool. Now they're not going to start building on it for probably another 10 years. They're looking at starting in 2025. And they think it'll be constructed over the course of 50 years. So it's going to be a while. I'll be an old lady. Hopefully. So my last story is really cool. A family-run company in Italy has, for the past 4 years, been running an experimental project known as Nemo's Garden, where they grow food underwater. It's really cool. So, this family created little greenhouses out of balloon-like biospheres that are filled with air. And they're about 20 feet under the ocean, anchored to the seafloor. And apparently, the ocean is a really good place to grow plants because of its constant temperature and because of the high amounts of carbon dioxide in the water or underwater. Carbon dioxide helps the plants to grow really, really quickly. And the way the little greenhouses are shaped allows for water to always be evaporating and then kind of sprinkling down and watering the plants. So currently, they have 5 of the little greenhouses under the ocean right off the coast of Italy. And they're already growing basil, lettuce, strawberries, and beans. And they are actually experimenting with different kinds of crops now, like mushrooms. And this is their 4th year doing this, and apparently a few times they've completely lost all of their crops. Well, they've been sort of figuring everything out. But they have this really cool thing. They do live streaming of their little biosphere biospheres underwater so you can look at them. And they have sensors that collect real-time data on the oxygen levels and the CO2 levels, which is really cool. And ultimately, the hope of something like this is that if they're successful, that they can kind of pioneer possibly a new way for us to produce crops that's environmentally friendly. Which this apparently is. It's not disrupting any of the sea life. Apparently, little sea creatures like to kind of hang out around the greenhouses, the biospheres, like octopi, hang out under them, and crabs and I think seahorses, which is kind of cute. But they're not disrupting the crops in any way. So pests are really not a problem. So I believe they're getting ready to launch a Kickstarter soon. I don't think it's launched yet. Since they are a kind of family-run small business, and it costs a lot of money to do R&D, of course. So you might keep an eye out for that if you're interested. Well, guys, those are all the stories that I have for you today. Let me know if you would like to continue seeing these FutureCalm videos. I really like making them, so I'm happy to do more. And feel free to give me suggestions on how I can further improve. On the format. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this FutureCalm video. And found it interesting. And relaxing. always.